This is for our Warren Moon special. We have 300 entries. We're going to randomize the list. The top 50 get a special VIP status bump. I'll explain that later. 51 to 300. I'm going to break. I'm going to break all these 85 football packs, and it's numbered already from 51 to 300. You're all going to get a card. We're also looking for Warren Moon rookies. But the top 50, first place gets, first and second get 2 Warren Moon signed jerseys, which he's going to do on camera right here in the stream. Third place is going to get his rookie card graded PSA 9. Fourth and fifth are going to get $100 break credits, which Doug will take care of right now. And then 6 through 50, which I have right here, are going to get cards from these 385 football packs live with Warren Moon and Darren Rovell, apparently.
Yep.
And we're going to be showing, Leighton's going to be showing it as he talks. But those guys who get these cards are going to get a digital Vintage Breaks LOA, Letter of Authenticity. I'm going to email all you guys once I get all these cards scanned. I will put them in our LOA and I will email it to you guys. This way you have it for your records. And if you want to print it out in nice glossy paper at an Office Max or Kinko's, whatever, you can do that too. All right, so let's randomize the list. Doug, are you ready?
I'm always ready.
Here we go. 5 times from the random. Good luck, everyone. Good luck. 1. We'll also have free spots from our Facebook, Just Collect Facebook giveaway, and 2 spots from the Instagram giveaway. It's also included in here. 2, 3, 4, and a final list at 5. Frank McCann, Ken Graff, you guys just got jerseys from Warren Moon that he's going to sign soon. Ryan Fogel, you got the PSA 9 rookie card. Frank McCann and Ryan Smack get $100 break credits. And then I'm going to go ahead and just highlight the whole thing here. I have 300 spots.
So Ryan Smack and Frank McCann get the credits?
Yes. Okay, and I have to email this to Just Collect and BCC myself. This is the Warren Moon special. All right, so I'm gonna scroll down to 50. So yeah, Frank McCann and Ryan Smack get $100 break credits.
Okay, I'll take care of them.
And then I got Ryan K, James Actor, Sean. You guys can see your names there. You guys are going to be getting digital LOAs, guys. Digital LOAs of this break with Warren Moon. All the way to 50. So Todd Sullivan will be the last person on here. There you go. Alright, everybody else is getting the 85 football cards later after this. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and write this here. So Ryan Fogel.
Fogler.
The Fogel. That's Ryan.
And that's part of his email too.
There is your Warren Moon PSA 9 rookie, which I'm going to put your name in the back. Lane's going to probably show that off while Warren Moon is on. It's yours, and then the 2 jerseys he'll sign on camera, and then Leighton has to open these on camera, and he'll be here. Okay, so I'm hoping I have enough room to get all 3 of them on here. I need either Darren or Mr. Moon to come up. So I'm going to pause this video until they get ready, guys, because I'm not going to keep rolling. So I'm going to pause right now, and then the next time you'll see me will be with Mr. Warren Moon right here and Darren Rovell right here.
Oh, there's the big boss man. And
So he basically took Moon with him.
Oh, wow.
We can ask him that.
That's pretty cool. I like that.
Hello, gentlemen.
Hey.
There he is.
I'm here.
Thanks for joining us.
Well, I had a little problem with the password.
Oh, that's all right. We're just going to make sure that we blame J5. He's our, he's our operations guy around here.
I am.
We can hear you loud and clear. We're just trying to figure out the video. Oh, on your end.
You're having technical problems too, huh?
Do you see where it says video?
Oh, yeah, I'll get you going here in a minute. Right now.
Okay.
Hello?
There he is.
Here I am.
Okay. So,
How you guys doing?
good.
We're good. We're good.
Let me just set up this real quick for you guys.
Okay.
Darren Rovell.
What's up, Warren? How are you?
What are you doing this?
I know. I love opening packs of cards. I'm a big fan of doing this. This is the latest and greatest thing, and I'm into memorabilia, and I just wanted to join you.
There were 20 things that would have been asked about you. This wouldn't have been one of them.
Okay, guys. Lane's about to jump on. Have fun.
Take my phone if you need anything.
Okay.
Oh, there it is.
Warren, we were just talking about you going from the
Oh,
Edmonton.
this is super cool.
When you were going from the Edmonton Eskimos to the Houston Oilers, was that a U Campbell? What was that move? How many options did you have after playing 5 years in the CFL?
You know, I started out with about 16 because 3 leagues were going after me. The CFL was trying to get me to stay. The USFL, there was 3 teams that were trying to get me there. I met with Donald Trump one day in his office. That was interesting.
That's cool.
And then I had like 10 teams in the NFL, and then it got narrowed down to 7, and then finally down to 2.
Yeah, it's weird. I bet Trump thought he was going to get you because he thought he was going to get everyone.
No, when I saw that office and how gaudy it was, I said, can't work for this guy.
You weren't brought up like that.
Oh my goodness, it was gold everywhere.
So Leighton, take Mr. Moon through what we're doing.
Sure, absolutely. Well, welcome to the show, Mr. Moon. I appreciate you being here with us at Vintage Breaks.
I'm Warren.
Oh, well, thank you, Warren, for joining us. I myself,
Thanks for having me.
no, listen, it's our pleasure. I myself, unfortunately, grew up and still am a Jets fan, and I very much wanted you to join the Jets when we had Wesley Walker and Al Toon.
So you have a lot of pain.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I have taken my love of sports and kind of spun that into my own passion for a living, and run 2 companies, one of them called JustCollect.com, the other VintageBreaks.com. So what we're going to be doing today, Warren, is we're actually going to be opening up some packs of football cards from 1985, which is really cool because we potentially could get your rookie card.
Potentially, you never know.
Absolutely. And so the way that Vintage Breaks works, Warren, is it really brings the whole notion of your neighborhood card shop to your screen in your home, whether it be on YouTube or on Facebook, Twitter, whatever platform you prefer to watch on. And what's really fun about our community, Warren, is that you don't actually have to buy the whole pack. So if you just want to buy 1 card out of this pack, you're able to do that at our website, vintagebreaks.com. So if you imagine opening, let's say, not a pack from 1985, but maybe 1965, and we were looking for a Joe Willie Namath rookie, let's say the cards in that pack might sell for a few $1,000s a card. So I can't speak for you, but I know for me, I wouldn't be able to afford even one of those cards. So what we've been able to do is we leverage the power of the internet and technology, and we allow people to buy 1 card out of a pack of, let's say, 5 or 10, instead of having to buy the whole entire pack.
Leighton, how much is a pack of 84 tops right now?
84 tops football?
Yes.
Sure. So that's Marina rookie year, LA rookie year. 85 is Moon rookie year. So 84,
so we're opening 85.
yes,
now.
this is 85.
Oh, I got that wrong.
Yeah, that's all
okay.
right. Well, I was trying to subtly, tell you what was up.
The rookie in 84, though.
So you're right, Warren, and I'm glad you told us that, except the way that Topps produced cards. So these cards in 1985 really designated the 1984 season. So
Gotcha.
you're right. You were a rookie in 84, but Topps couldn't actually produce the cards until ultimately 1985.
Gotcha.
So what do those go for? What does a pack or a box go for?
Oh, sure. So let's say a box of 36 sells for about $600. And the real allure, Warren, of opening up old packs of cards here with Vintage Breaks is being able to find not just maybe one of your rookie cards. They don't come out graded. You have to get them graded by a third party like PSA or SGC, which is one of the few companies that grade cards and render your opinion or render their opinion for a fee. But if you take a look at this beauty right here, it's really well centered. There's not really much wear, as you can see. on the corners. And so, Warren, this is graded on a scale of 1 to 10. It's actually graded a 9. So if we
that's hard. Isn't that harder because they're black borders?
Yes, they're much harder because you can see the wear a little bit more easily. So what's really interesting, Warren, is if we pull your card out of this pack today, and it looks to be in, let's say, 9 out of 10 type condition, in a PSA 9, this sells for about $150. Believe it or not, in a PSA 10, now you're talking the big money, your card can actually sell for upwards of over $1,000. And so that's really the allure. Yes, that's really the allure of opening packs with vintage breaks and going back as far as to the 1950s, because you have a chance at pulling a mint or gem-mint card out of something that's been uncirculated. And I wanted to ask you on the show before we get started, because I could talk forever, so we'll get to the packs in a second. Out of curiosity, when you were growing up, what was your first job? Do you remember?
My first job, I worked in a restaurant, believe it or not.
Okay.
Yeah. My mother, the guy she was seeing was a chef, and he was like a troubleshooter. This guy owned a bunch of restaurants, and he went around to all those restaurants to kind of get them up to speed if they had any problems with the way it was operating or whatever. So he would bring me in, and I would help clean out the storage room or prepare, baked potatoes for that night, or peel potatoes for that night. I did all types of work like that.
That's cool. Out of curiosity, what did you do with that money? What did you do with that money when you were 12 years old with the first job? I'm kind of curious.
Basically, it was just to have for whatever I needed, to take the bus to school. I mean, whatever it was I needed for lunch money, anything that would help my mom where she didn't have to give me any money.
Well, listen, I think for you to put it like that is really pretty amazing. And I don't want to go off track, but candidly, I was going to tell you, my first job, and I was going to ask Darren his first job, but mine was pretty much shoveling driveways. And I took all of my available money to buy baseball cards. And I'm being honest, until you just said what you did, I think maybe I took for granted that I was able to take my money that I earned and buy pretty much whatever I wanted within reason. And I bought as many baseball and football cards as I possibly could. So to hear that you took your first job and you were already helping your family household really is quite amazing.
Yeah, let me add one more thing to that. I don't know if this is considered a job, but I guess it was. So really, my first job was I had a paper route. I used to throw papers.
Sure, so yeah.
Did it help with your accuracy?
Yeah, one day it did because I threw a paper through a window.
Oh man. Well, maybe that's when you knew you were going to make it, though.
And I had to pay for that window. It took a big chunk out of my pay, believe me.
Oh God.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hey, Cody C asked, "What is the strangest thing you were ever asked to sign? If you could, if it's not X-rated."
Yeah, well, the strangest is X-rated. And then after that, it would probably be like a toilet seat.
Oh God.
That's great. All right, let's see what we got.
Yeah,
here.
absolutely. So J5, why don't you get us started here and tell us? We're starting at spot 6, right? With Ryan. Great. So Ryan will have the first spot in the first pack that we're going to open. We're starting at spot 6, Warren, because we're giving away, as you know, a couple of your signed jerseys. We're giving away a couple of break credits to VintageBreaks.com, and of course this beautiful rookie card of you, graded 9 out of 10. One of the things, Darren, that I was hoping we could ask Warren as we're starting to open these packs is, I find it so interesting as we were learning about your history over the last few days, Warren, how you went from college, then you went to play in the CFL, and it sounds like you were, you were being heavily recruited, which must have been a nice feeling for you, coming from the CFL, hoping to get a big payday. I was wondering if you can kind of give us, some of the context and perspective about what was going on in your life at that time.
Yeah, coming out of college, as every college player that wants to go to the next level sets a goal for themselves. I wanted to play in the NFL, and I wanted to be drafted, and I wanted to go through that whole experience of that. And that was kind of taken away from me because everybody said they weren't going to draft me as a quarterback, and they had all their different reasons why, but I knew part of the reason. So I chose to go to Canada because they were going to let me play quarterback, a position that I knew I could excel at and excel at a high level. But the NFL is definitely where I wanted to be. So it's kind of bittersweet because I did have an opportunity to play somewhere, but I wasn't being able to play where I wanted to play. So that was the big decision I had to make growing up there. And now all of a sudden you go fast forward 6 years. This is a league that didn't want me to play. Now all of a sudden 7 teams are bidding for my services, and I ended up being the highest paid player in the league when I came back. So
Oh, that's awesome.
It just shows that if you don't give up on your dreams and your goals, and if you keep working hard, maybe good things will happen to you. My big thing was I just wanted to make sure I kept working to be better, and when my opportunity, if it ever came, I'd be able to knock came on the door, I'd be able to answer it.
Warren, there are two types of players. One player that collects memorabilia and another that doesn't care at all for their own or for others. Where did you stand? And if you are one that did collect memorabilia, my guy Eddie Cole's asking, what's your favorite piece of memorabilia you kept during your playing days?
Well, I collected my own only because it was stuff that I won, like awards and different things like that.
Hold on. We got Mark Duper.
We got
that
Duper rookie. By the way, Dead Nut Center.
Oh, man.
And I didn't want to interrupt Warren, but I figured it might be okay. We got Tony Dorsett before, and I'm just kind of curious from your career, do you remember anything specific when you were on the sidelines watching, let's say, another offense, like the Cowboys or like the Dolphins? Is there a player in particular that really stood out to you offensively?
Man, there's a million. How much time you got? I think I played in one of the most quarterback-rich eras that there was. I mean, everybody talks about how it is right now, but I can name 9 guys right now that I played with or against that are in the Pro Football Hall of Fame right now. There's a lot of good ones in the league right now, but we'll have to wait a long time to see how many of those guys make it to the elite of the elite. So, I mean, you're talking Dan Marino, you're talking Joe Montana, you're talking John Elway, you're talking Jim Kelly. I mean, you're talking Troy Aikman, you're talking Brett Favre. All those guys were playing during the time that I played, and they're all in the Hall of Fame. So, very, very rich era for quarterbacking when I played the game.
What? By the way, Leighton, what's the Dorsett and the Duper? What are those values in a 9 or 10?
So I was actually going to ask our audience, our Vintage Breaks community, to go out to check. And Warren, what we do generally is if we're opening packs, and the breaker, which in this case I am, and our fellow Breakomaniacs who are watching, we'll ask them, Warren, to go to, let's say, a place like eBay.com and look up maybe what the last PSA 10 of that particular card sold for. So Darren, if we could maybe get some help from the studio audience, if you will, and we can find out what the last Mark Duper.
By the way, was that last guy Van McElroy? Did he become an agent?
See, yes, I didn't know that. He did?
He did? Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Because I didn't know he was on the Raiders, but I obviously know his name from the agent industry.
That's pretty cool. Warren, did you know he was an agent also?
I did.
Yeah.
He was during the time when I want to say when I was playing, he was an agent. I think he retired when I was still playing.
Oh, look at what is on the floor. Look at that. Look at your next card.
Oh, wow.
That's a beauty.
Yeah, so there we go. We got a fellow Hall of Fame quarterback member right here. So check out this beauty, Warren.
Who's that?
It's Joe Montana.
That came up?
Yeah, no, it's not his rookie, but if someone
His
in our office could look up
79?
81. But just like Warren said, it's technically 80, and they really made the cards in 81.
Mm-hmm.
In 80, they went to the Super Bowl.
Yes. So what's really interesting about grading cards, Warren, and of course, if you want to build your collection after this, we could talk offline. So what's really interesting about cards is this Joe Montana may not book value, if you will, for very much money. Might be only a handful of dollars, but the real premium that people are paying for cards are for uncirculated gem mint cards that get graded on a scale of 1 to 10. So as you can see, this one really nice, but it's like a smidge off center left to right. So we're hoping if we get your rookie out of one of the last 2 packs here, that we're going to be able to have it be a little centered.
Why would they be any different? Aren't they all printed the same?
See, what's really upsetting, Warren, is they just didn't care. Meaning when they were making the cards, they just didn't care about quality, quality control. It was not something that was important to them.
And by the way, that's what makes this kind of false scarcity work, right? Like you could get they're not all going to be, when you're 86 Fleer, they're not all going to be 10s. There's only 312 or 316 mint Jordan 10s, and that's what creates this market. So
what if you found out that they didn't want it centered, they want it off center, and the ones you think are centered are the ones that aren't supposed to be centered?
Well, that's actually an astute observation, because people say, well, is it centered for that year? Or is
Right.
it centered according to what you think is centered? Like,
Right.
what happens if the printing press was this way at that time? You know,
Absolutely.
whose pack is this, by the way, Leighton?
So these are actually different entrants. So spot 23, which we could now change it, is Arnie.
Okay,
But
got
one
it.
of the things I wanted to ask you, Warren, when you were growing up as a young kid, did you ever have the ability to have a few extra dollars in your pocket and you actually started collecting something? You know, meaning whether it be records or comic books or baseball cards. I'm just kind of curious.
You know, when I was really young, like before 10 years old, I would buy baseball cards because I basically wanted the bubble gum.
That's
And
really
then
funny.
I would look at the cards, but I never really had any real desire to collect them. I did collect them for a while, but I didn't even really know what I was collecting. I didn't know these things would ever be valuable one day. You know, I thought it was something you just played with for the time, and then all of a sudden you got bored with it after, you know, a couple of months or whatever, and then you threw them away or whatever. So who knows what I might have thrown away back in the days, you know?
By the way, go back to card number 23.
You got
I
it.
believe that Arnie got Ronaldo Nehemiah.
Let's see here. Spot 23 was Ronaldo Nehemiah.
Nehemiah.
Yeah, I did not
Yeah.
know who that is.
So he was a track star.
Fiddler, man.
He was a guy who used to remember, Warren, all those like superstar competitions.
He was a world-class high hurdler.
Correct. Yeah. Yep.
Went to the Olympics and all of that, but then he wanted to make the transition to football because you don't make as much money in track, especially in those days. So he went to the 49ers as a wide receiver and played a few years with them.
Yeah, he
Good
burned.
actual.
That Marcus Allen. We just got Marcus
We
Allen.
just got Marcus Allen, and this is cool. We got a Sweetness, which is what I call my son Crosby, and we just got a Walter Payton sticker. So Warren, I remember getting these growing up. You got the stickers, and I literally would immediately take it off, and I would put it on my brother's, T-shirt on the back, and I thought it was funny. So I didn't necessarily throw out all my cards, but I definitely didn't keep the stickers, and that's pretty cool. Did you have any memories or recall playing against the Bears and seeing Sweetness and playing against Walter Payton?
I did. I remember the first time I met Sweetness. This is before I came into the NFL. I went over to the Pro Bowl during the time that I was being recruited by all these teams. We were going to meet a couple other teams over there. And so this was like the 83 season, right into 84 Pro Bowl, which was in Hawaii. So I'm in Hawaii. I'm on the beach and hanging out. It was a time where I had some free time, so I'm standing there, and there was a bunch of players over at the bar, and I'm kind of just idolizing them from a distance. Howie Long is over there. All these different stars. Next thing I know, somebody comes up behind me and kisses me on my neck. And it was Walter Payton.
That's interesting.
And if you know Walter Payton, he is just a practical joker. He was joking all the time, and I didn't know that about him. All I knew was he was a great running back, and his name was Sweetness. But he came up, kissed me on the neck, said, "I want to welcome you to the league. I've heard a lot about you, and I want to wish you all the best." I thought that was the greatest compliment, one of the greatest compliments I got from a guy of his stature, to come up and welcome me to the National Football League before I even played it down.
That's an amazing story. Wow, that is sweet. That's pretty cool. I've never heard someone introducing themselves with a kiss, but that is really cool.
Walter, though. And then from then on, it was always something. He'd come up and pinch you on the butt or just do something just to get your attention. That's him. That was him.
Who was the biggest joker you remember from your days of playing in the league?
Wow. Biggest joker.
That you feel comfortable outing publicly, to be fair.
Probably our punter when I was in Houston, a guy by the name of Greg Montgomery.
I remember his 86 Topps football card. Absolutely.
He was quite the joker. I mean, he got really creative. He would do stuff like go in gay magazines,
Oh my God.
take these pictures of whatever, and then put
Put it in your locker.
one of the offensive linemen's head on it.
Oh, that's great. That's actually really good. That's before Photoshop.
Make copies of them and then plaster them all over the.
Oh, my goodness. And to be fair, I feel like back in the day when you were the quarterback for the Oilers, you guys weren't really doing much punting. So
No,
he really
He
had a lot of time on his hands,
When we
right?
were in our meetings, he had a lot of time on his hands to be very mischievous, and he was.
Oh,
But
man. I bet you he would make a great guest. I wonder what he's doing these days. Do you guys
I
keep in
remember-
touch?
But there was one day that the linemen had just had enough. They were through with it. I think it was Bruce Matthews and Dean Steinberg.
Oh, Bruce Matthews. You don't want to mess with him.
Hall of Famer.
Oh, No, he had this big stuffed animal rabbit in his locker, Greg Montgomery, and he loved it. He had had it since I don't know where he was a kid or something.
Oh,
And what they did is they took that stuffed animal, took it outside on the goal pole, wrapped tape all around it at the top, and then they took a shotgun out of one of the guys' cars and blew holes in it.
Oh my God!
Here, that you had to do that before social media arrived, folks.
You want to see a grown man cry? Greg Montgomery cried like a baby when he came out.
Oh, that's really good.
That is awesome.
They did not mess. He did not mess with them anymore.
Probably not. I think they got the point.
Next week on Vintage Breaks, Greg Montgomery on Warren Moon.
Oh, that was so funny.
That was a doozy. I really like that. I'm glad I asked you.
Leighton, how bad is the gum marks on these things?
Well, it's not terrible, but I was going to say, Darren, if you want, we could save you a little after dinner, dessert.
I've gone as low as 1981 gum, and let me tell you, I'm happy to have survived it.
Yeah, they're not pretty.
It basically melts in your mouth, disintegrates in your mouth right away. It's not good.
Well, that's pretty cool.
You probably have to suck it for a while to get it to be soft.
I don't think that's ready after 39 years. I think it's not time anymore for that.
So Warren, as we're coming to the, I'm sorry.
Preservatives have worn off by then.
Yes, exactly. It loses its taste in less than a second.
Oh, double bubble. Yeah, I remember that real well. So, Warren, out of curiosity, back in the days of the CFL, what was it like? Were you guys having to, bus from game to game? Were the accommodations kind of like similar to minor league baseball? When you got to the NFL, were you like, oh my goodness, this is fantastic? I'm kind of curious.
Yeah, we traveled commercial. But we always had a certain section of the plane, but we did travel commercial. The hotels were fine. We stayed in decent hotels. Other than that, I think other than traveling commercial, that was about the biggest thing. I don't even know when charter flights started in the NFL, but they didn't start flying private planes in the NBA till I think
90.
Detroit Pistons, I think, were the first.
89. You're exactly right. It was 1989. Yep.
Wow. Irvin Fryer rookie alert, by the way.
That's like a headshot. That's like a headshot. Everyone else has photo shots. Like Irving Fryer, pose for your picture at the mall.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
He was first overall pick in the draft in '84.
Yeah, Irving Fryer.
So Warren, what's one?
Wait, what about the field differences between the CFL and the NFL? Like,
I was going to ask you. Yes.
Did you wonder where was there really any adjustment, or it's just obvious and forget about it?
Well, there was no question adjustment. The whole strategy of the game was different because you only had 3 downs as opposed to 4. So your first down was very, very important to get positive yards on, because you didn't want to be left with a 2nd and 10. Otherwise, you're going to be punting. You are always going to be in a long yardage situation on 2nd downs. So if you ran the ball, you want to get at least 4 or 5 yards, so you leave yourself with a 2nd and 5. That way, you could convert it. Otherwise, you're punting the ball on 3rd and whatever. So yeah, that was different. And then the field, was 12 yards wider.
12 yards wider and 10 yards longer.
10 yards longer. Then the end zones some of them were 25 yards long. So you could throw a deep ball from the 2.
Oh my God, that's amazing. Yeah, and everyone knows that's the hardest part of the field to throw from, because it's so tight. So that does make a difference.
It is, unless you have 25 yards. Makes it a lot easier. So the game I loved it because it was a fast-moving game. There were so many ways to score. Because of the field being wider, it was just a more wide-open game, and I loved it. And I think they've adapted a lot of the things you see down here in the NFL from what they were doing up there.
Yep. No, I think so. I think so as well, Warren. And just out of curiosity, other than you and your family, who was the happiest when you made it from the CFL to the NFL? Was it a baby brother? Was it your grandma? I'm just kind of curious, like who, whether it be gave you, the wettest kiss of all time, or the biggest gift of all time, or threw the biggest party. I'm kind of, interested to know.
I grew up with 6 sisters, and it was just me as the only boy. And then my dad died when I was 7, so I didn't have a dad. So my mom was probably the happiest, because first of all, she sacrificed the most to allow me to even play sports with all the money that it takes to either buy baseball equipment or football equipment or, to play basketball, whatever sport I was playing. She somehow found a way to register me and pay the money that it took to get me involved. So I think she was probably the happiest that I finally made it, because she knew how bad I wanted to make it, so I could kind of return the favor to her.
That's awesome. What a story.
Now, listen, that's really great. So as we're wrapping up here, J5, we're going to have, I just wanted to clarify with you, John. So we have the jerseys to sign. And then I wanted to know, Warren, if time permitted, before we sign those jerseys, I don't know if you got that package safely that we sent you, but did you want to maybe open up your own pack of 85 football looking for your rookie card, seeing as how we didn't turn one up here?
I've got like 3 or 4 packs of them, so which one do you want me to open?
Well, what's behind door number 2? I figured you had some grandkids, you could share the hobby love with them, so, you could save a couple for them.
Okay, so here we go. You see that?
All right, we got Warren looking for Warren. I wanted to say this all day, Warren. I really have.
This is the coolest thing since I had an Arnold Palmer with Arnold Palmer.
That's cool, man. It really is. Darren, thanks as always for joining us, and of course, Warren, I really appreciate you joining us all the way from the West Coast.
So all these are 84, so any one of them I can open.
Yep. Any one of them. If you can just show it so they can see it on the screen, because I know the folks watching are interested.
You want to see the actual opening?
Yes, they want to see the cards. Yes.
Open one pack.
Yeah, just one pack. It'd be great.
Warren, by the way, I have a. I gotta hold it up. It's a starter ad with you.
Oh yeah.
From October '91.
I remember those. Oh,
Yeah.
I know I got one good one in here.
Oh, what'd you get?
Oh, and I got one of my best friends.
It's an Oiler.
Oh, I got 2 good ones.
I know how to pick them.
Okay, I've got. Do you want to know them all?
Yeah, just the good ones.
Let's see the highlight.
Yeah, just the good ones.
Okay, this is Fred Young.
Okay, we need a story.
Yeah, he's your friend?
I don't know. I don't have any Fred. I don't have any Fred Young. You wanted to know them all.
Okay, go ahead. Fred Young.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, then we got Gerald Riggs. Remember Gerald Riggs?
Yes, I do. Running back.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then we've got Wilbert Montgomery with the old Philadelphia Eagles.
Oh yeah.
You could be a breaker, Warren. You're very natural.
Dave Wilson, kind of a journeyman quarterback.
Yep. Oh yeah. Clipboard holder.
This guy I thought ran the best routes in football at the time, Henry Ellard.
Oh, he was nasty.
he was
By the way,
great.
that's an Ellard rookie. Make sure you sleeve that. You got to put that in the sleeve.
He became a receiver coach,
Yeah, he did.
Yep.
Bruce Harper.
Jet, right?
Remember Bruce? Yeah.
Yeah.
You should know him. Now we're getting into the big boys. John Elway.
Oh, look at that
year.
card.
Look at you.
That's a good card.
That's awesome, man.
You like that?
Cool. Yeah.
But what about Chris Berman and Tom Jackson?
Oh, yeah.
Denver
That's good,
Broncos.
Yeah, Tom's awesome.
That's very
Another
cool.
one of my fellow Hall of Fame mates, all-time leading rusher in one season,
Dickerson.
Eric Dickerson.
That's a hell of a pack.
Yeah,
oh
it
my
really
god!
is.
Did you load these ones for him? I mean,
I made it work.
know. What about this guy?
oh god!
The catch, Dwight
Dwight
Clark.
Clark.
Oh, let
That's
me
cool.
see that. That's
That's
nice.
You see it?
Yeah.
You know what? That's one of my favorite autographs. I have Dwight Clark on a football with the diagram of the catch.
That is cool, Darren. I've seen
This is
that.
a great buddy of mine. He's in the Packers Hall of Fame. He was a teammate of mine in college. Defensive back. His name is Mark Lee.
Interesting.
Really,
remember Mark
really
Lee.
solid player. But here we go again. A little Hall of Fame quarterback, Dan
No,
Marino.
you
Get out of
same
here!
pack?
Get
That's
out of here! In
ridiculous.
the
Oh, I'm
same
like blowing up
pack.
over here. That's really crazy. You realize the odds of getting their second
Marino
card in the
and
same pack, not very good.
That's
awesome.
When I opened them, I'm like, oh, this is a good one.
I set you up well, didn't I?
Okay, then we've got Broncos Steve Watson.
Okay.
Okay.
He played with Elway.
Hey, listen. Anyone who's not great in this pack is going to look horrible.
Oh, I know. You look at the poll already. Yeah.
Okay, we talked about this guy earlier. Sweetness is my
Oh,
weakness.
it's a good
Get
card.
outta
I
here.
like that. That is cool. Really
An
nice.
action card. And then we've got James Jones, who played with the Detroit Lions.
Yep.
And then somebody you remember from the day of your Jets, Freeman McNeil.
Oh, he used to fumble at the worst times, Warren. Oh my God! I tell you stories
and
about
this last
Freeman McNeil.
one. It's a record breaker card, and it's Mark Clayton.
Oh, the Dolphins were really nasty back then.
Clayton and Duper, man, and Marino. Oof.
They were a crew, weren't they?
Yes, they were.
They were. We could have got Marino instead of Ken O'Brien, but
They threw it around the yard, I'll tell you. And I'm scared to even touch this gum that's in here.
Yeah, I know. You better wash your
hands. I would
hands.
bring
You know
that
what they
directly
say.
to the garbage disposal. Don't leave it for the cat or the dog to grab.
I don't like my dog right now. I might give it to my dog.
Yeah. So Warren, I think the last order of our little meeting here is if you would be gracious enough to sign those couple jerseys that we sent you, so that everyone can kind of check it out. I know that they're real excited to see you do that.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we got a couple of Columbia Bluers.
You got the powder blue. Is it
I
Columbia
love those.
blue? Is that what it is? Yeah, those are.
Oh, so one of them is for Frank, and the other one is for Kenneth, and they were the winners of the 2 signed jerseys in our Vintage Breaks special Warren Moon event.
Want it signed on the back or on the front?
I would say
usually sign on the back because the name is
always the back.
The back. Yeah, so they could frame it with your name right there. Yeah. I like that a lot.
First one is to Frank.
Are you saying the name or just?
You don't have to personalize.
Yeah.
You could just sign your. You could just sign your name.
Do you need to see me signing it?
If it's possible. I mean, we trust that it's you. But I know that they're going to think it's really cool. Thank you, Warren, for doing this.
Look at
it's really,
that.
really
That's
awesome.
So cool.
Yep,
we got it.
That is awesome, man.
Oh, that Sharpie on that jersey.
That's beautiful.
That sound.
So, Warren, do you still enjoy when the conventions were up and running, obviously before COVID? Have you enjoyed kind of getting out to conventions and meeting, fans and signing? Or is this something that you really just do, on rare occasion?
I'd probably do 5 or 6 a year, but I enjoy it. I enjoy, intermingling with the fans because I get them from all over. I get people that come down from Canada, that drive all the way down from Canada and bring my Canadian stuff. And because I played for, multiple teams, I get a variety of different people. So it's pretty neat to know that people are still interested in your career and still want to get your autograph this many years later after I played the game.
How important is it for you to sign your clear name? I mean, some guys today sign one letter. How important is it for you for someone to be able to read your name when you're signing?
Very important because that's what you want. You want to get a guy's autograph. You don't want to get a symbol or something like that.
There's a lot of symbols these days, and those guys are getting paid like $200 per symbol.
Maybe you should go symbol.
I used to get on Chris Carter all the time when I went to Minnesota because he had this symbol thing that he did, and then he would put his number on it. And that's the only reason you'd know who it was. Nothing in that symbol said Chris Carter. It didn't even look like a C. So I told him whenever I had him sign something for me, like for an auction or something, I said, "You sign your whole name on mine. You don't use that symbol on mine."
Or you could sell it as Prince in Minnesota. You could,
he's the symbol known as Chris.
Yeah,
I thought he was.
Warren, I wanted to.
That's important to get a full autograph for somebody.
Yes.
And because these people pay a lot of money for these autographs, they wait in line to have this 1 or 2 minutes interaction with you, and you want to try and make it the best experience that you can for them in that short period of time.
Warren, we are thrilled that you joined us today. Really appreciate how humble you are. Obviously, you were an incredible quarterback, but candidly, you seem that you're even a better person. You're very grounded. And love the fact that you even recognize it's someone who's a simple, hardworking American to go pay you for their autograph. That means a lot for you, the connection, to make sure it's clear. And I know that I'm watching the chat here. It's kind of hard for me. But let's just say, Warren, you've made a number of people feel like a kid again during our little short interaction today. And so from Vintage Breaks, from StockX, from Darren Rovell, we wanted to thank you for joining us today.
Well, I want to thank you guys for having me on, and anytime I can get an opportunity to connect with my fans, it's a great experience because I never imagined my career would end up the way it did. I was just trying to get to the league and try and do the best job that I possibly could, but it kind of took off from there. And I never took for granted anything that happened to me throughout my career. And I think that's one of the reasons I lasted as long as I did, because I never got too into myself. I always had that little bit of fear and anxiety that it was all going to be taken away from me. So it kept me hungry. And I think high level as long as I did. So I appreciate everything that's happened to me, even though it wasn't always done the easiest way. But I wouldn't trade any of it for the world.
Well, I don't know what to do other than to clap and have the office here.
Thanks, Warren.
Really, it's
Thank
incredible. You're a great guest. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me on. All right. You
Okay,
guys have
take care.
a great weekend and be safe. All right.
Be safe and
You
healthy.
too.
Take care.
All right.
All right. Thanks, Darren. Appreciate it.
That was awesome. I'm going to drop out.
All right, man. Take care. Here. All right. So.
That was phenomenal.
That was awesome. Thank you so much.
So, like, I loved it. I loved the story.
Yeah. So
Who else would pull Marino and Elway out of a second-year pack?
Warren Moon. That's
Warren
right.
Moon did.
Warren Moon will.
That's amazing.
What an awesome pack he
Oh.
brought for personal.
Like, he was
Perfect
literally
pack.
talking about all the Hall of Fame quarterbacks he got to play against, and he pulls them out of the same pack.
That's great. So now we have to continue.
How we follow that?
We're not done yet. We're not done yet. So Ryan Fogel, congratulations! You get the Warren Moon rookie card, PSA 9. Frank McCann and Ryan Smack, you get $100 break credits, which I think Doug took care of you.
I already did. Yep.
Already done. That's for Ryan Fogel. Now
Oh.
we continue looking for another Warren Moon.
Sweet.
Huh? Oh yeah, Hansel.
That's fine.
Uh,
Yeah, something.
London Broil. Oh, baby. All right, lots and lots of packs to break. All right, let me just do half for now. All right. Hope you guys enjoy Mr. Warren Moon. Thank you again to him. Give a shout out to Anthony and Russ. Thank you so much for making this happen. And of course, Darren Rovell for joining in.
Yeah, that was awesome.
All right, let's go. Now we're at 51. 51.
Like, guys, what do you guys think? Did that come off?
Yeah, we love your guys' suggestions
did
in the
that-
chat.
I hope that came off as well as we saw it in the studio, in our studio here. How did that come off? You guys watching on the internet?
Yeah, let us know. All right, let's continue. Got Reggie Roby at 51. 52. Here is the championship game. 49ers and Bears. Shutouts. Here is Nick Lowry. 54. Here's Hall of Famer Ozzie Newsome. Ozzie. For Chris Coe. Guys, can we get likes? Can we get some likes? If you guys liked the Warren Moon special, hit that like button, please. Doug Smith.
Maybe a bounty or something for 100 likes?
100 likes. Oh, yes I do. I do. Yes I do. How many likes are we at right now?
We are at 82.
82.
82. So 18 more likes, guys.
Guys, at 100, if we get to 100, I'm going to give away the Walter Payton and the Joe Montana stickers from the 85 Tops packs. I will give those two away to 2 lucky individuals in the chat. Dwight Clark.
I mean, there's 94 of you watching. I know you guys know how to share stuff on social media. Let's go, guys.
57. Ed Murray. There's another sticker. We're not giving away the sticker, guys. It's just too much of a headache to try to tell who the extra people are. Sylvester Stamps. 59. Al Baker. Tom O'Connor. Awesome, Troy. Awesome. Sure. Got a kicker. London broil.
London broil.
Medium well. Just a sandwich.
London broil sandwich.
Yep. With the onions and mushrooms and stuff. This has it. Jack Lambert. Nice. 61 for Ken Graff.
Do you want drink?
Gatorade blue.
Here.
Blue anything. 62. Lawrence Taylor.
Oh, LT.
Nice for Michael Keller. His rookie is 82.
82.
So,
I have his rookie card.
so this is third year.
Yeah, that's third year.
Hey! There he is. Warren
Oh,
Moon.
we got the moon!
Rookie for Chris Coe.
Nice!
Chris Coe. Hey, Late!
Hey, Leighton!
He's not fun. That's all right.
We haven't said
Chris
that in a
Coe,
while.
Warren Moon rookie card. Congratulations. We were just one pack away. We were one pack away from pulling his rookie card. Unreal. One pack away, Doug. One pack away. There is Warren Moon. 64. Dominic Art Monk. Hall of Famer. As the icing on the cake, indeed.
Well.
Indeed, icing on the cake. There is Leo Wisniewski. Next pack. Let's keep going. There is the gun. 66. Greg Brown. Greg Brown. 67. Mark Duper. Which I think is rookie, right? Mark Duper.
Mark Duper, yeah. They I think
They
pulled
highlighted
him
him.
when they were on the show before.
Yeah. Chris Coe, does Warren have his own rookie card? I don't know.
Oh, got it. 105.
105, done. We're going to do it in a span of 5 minutes, Doug. So pick one now. In 5 minutes, pick another winner. And the first one's going to be given away is the Walter Payton.
Okay.
Walter Payton's the first one.
I'm going to give you guys...
Exploiting the art routes.
I'm going to give you guys a couple seconds to start sucking up to Nightbot.
69. Chris Coe, you're up. Chris, here is Mike Pitts. If he doesn't, I'll get him the one I pulled. We'll see. We'll see, Chris. I have to ask. Here's Mike Harden. Spot 70
Thanks, Mike.
for James Ector.
Or should I say Air Canada? I'm sorry. I'm... Alright, guys. Halt. It's time to see who wins. This is for Walter Payton.
Ronaldo Neiman. Spot 72. Raiders. Diving for the goal line.
Is Ben Sanford qualified?
Ben Sanford is on my naughty list.
Oh, Ben, I'm sorry.
Ben Sanford, you're on my naughty list. You cannot win again today.
Alright.
Along with Eric Savoy.
Ken Graff, Jesus!
Ken Graff. Ken Graff. Congratulations, you are now on my naughty list.
Yeah, I think he's okay being on the naughty list given what he's won.
Ken
in the
Graff,
last
there's
week.
Walter Payton's Sweetness sticker for you.
Alright, so how long are we waiting?
5 minutes.
5 minutes? Alright.
Alright,
I guess I'll
Ken
call it
Graff.
I guess Leighton's not staying, right?
Yeah, he's leaving.
He's leaving, okay.
Ken Graff. Alright, we're going to put this to the side. Congrats, Ken Graff. More stickers. Smiling the opposition Vikings team card. 74, Bob Bonhauer.
Orange fans? Okay. Just in case.
75, Bobby Kemp. What's up, Jeff? We're still doing the Warren Moon special. We are getting to 300 cards with 85 tops. There's Donnie Shell. Spot 77. We just pulled a Warren Moon rookie card. We're one pack away from getting a Warren Moon pack with Warren Moon on air. Unbelievable, Emily. 1 pack away.
It is still an impressive
But
pack.
his pack was pretty good, though.
Yeah. Derek
Only
Ramsey.
a Marino in the same pack.
79. Raphaelception.
Sure.
80. Danny White. And Dougie. 81. We're up to 81. New pack. Mike Bell. We got Ken Graff. Mike Bell. Black Borders. 82. Ron Stark. 83. Sammy Winder. Sammy Winder. 84. Ernest Gray. There's one more moon. That's that. Get another. Troy. I hope so. It better be. I wouldn't mind pulling 2 moons. 2 moons over Miami. These are named Desire Redskins. Those who go to Denny's to eat breakfast know what I'm talking about. Whew. Moons over Miami. There's 84 championship. Dolphins and Steelers.
Delivered.
87. Keith Dorney.
That's okay.
Keith Dorney.
732.
Let's scroll down. Let's keep going.
Yes.
More
Alright, so
stickers.
country
We got
first.
Dave Finzer.
Orange
88.
and also
For
the
double
butter
E.
cookie.
J5. Ah, come on, Chef. What's a good one?
What's up?
Malt Millen.
Okay.
89.
Okay. Alright, that's fine.
90.
Next, English cheeseburger,
David Logan.
medium, and with the Diet Coke. And then London broiled sandwich.
91.
Tom, they don't have the London broil.
Tuna crisp.
Okay.
Dennis Harrison.
Sour cream or salsa?
Salsa.
With salsa?
92. Gary Anderson. 92.
And we need Cajun chicken.
93. Nolan Cromwell.
With blue gator. And that'll do.
94. Lawrence Taylor.
$6.
95. Rick Bryan. For Manuel. All right, next pack. Here we go. Mike, doesn't it? I forgot about eating. I was so stressed about the whole, connection. Stress makes you forget to eat. Henry Marshall, but now I feel much, much better. Even had Darren Rovell on. Audio was good.
Oh, everything. That all worked out well.
Everything was solid.
Solid.
Doki Williams.
That was definitely cool.
98. Doug Martin.
All right. Has it been 5 minutes?
Yeah, sure.
All right, guys, start sucking up the Nightbot again.
All right, we're giving away now a Joe Montana sticker.
Pretend you
Joe
want to
Montana
date.
sticker.
Pretend you want to date Nightbot.
99. Dennis Thurman. You have to be sweet and kind to Nightbot. Nightbot doesn't like tough love. Just letting you know. 100. Tom Cousinow.
You're about a third of the way through the cards.
Almost. 101. Checklist. Let's scroll down. 102. Tony Nathan.
Everything else pulls out.
103.
All right, guys, here we go.
Oops. Who's the winner of the sticker?
Ken Olsen.
Chef Ted.
Chef.
Your pink status is priceless.
All right, Chef. Ted Hawson. Ted, you're on my naughty list.
Oh, he's on a lot of people's naughty
It's
lists.
your Montana sticker. Ted Hawson. All right. In 5 minutes, we're going to give away another sticker. we're gonna give away John Elway. John
J5.
Elway sticker. Giving it away.
I'm gonna get going soon because I'm gonna eat dinner at home.
One
and
pack
bake-
away.
Oh!
KO show got the moon.
Crisco says if he doesn't have one, he'll be happy to send him one.
Oh, that's really cool. Oh, I can't believe we just got that.
Spot 63.
Oh, we just missed the pack.
Just.
Think about it, those 5 packs. We got a Moon Rookie, the Elway Merino second year that he got. So anyway, I wanted to thank everyone for joining us. Thanking, I don't know what's going on there. Series joined us too.
104.
Thank the team, for doing a great job, not just for tonight, but over the last several. I couldn't even tell you how long. Feels like months. And what I'm really excited about is beyond how much of an amazing guest that Warren was, and Darren was wonderful to interview him with.
Yeah.
But one of the things that I was a little bit hesitant about was every other one of the openings that we've done, whether it be Gary or Pete Rose or Emmett, was in person. So I was a little bit worried about the intimacy and the connection being lost.
Right.
That the athlete would be looking at their phone and having their wife or significant other yell, "Dinner's coming!" Who knows, right?
Distracted,
But it seemed like he had a lot of fun. We did as well, and so thanks everybody for joining us. I'm gonna wrap up soon. J5, hit the road, and
Get out.
break tonight.
You gonna break tonight?
Yeah.
Okay.
Got some stuff to break.
110. Ryan K.
So Robert, you have that 70 cello still, right?
All right, we got John Elway.
So just show. Oh, you did. Wow, second year. Oh, sticker.
Sticker.
So you can show off tomorrow. Yeah, that's okay.
All right, next pack.
Anything else we need to go over? The present.
Thanks, Chef. Yeah. Everybody says thank you, Leighton.
Oh, it's our pleasure.
Next pack. All right, 111. Bill Moss. Bill Moss. This is literally going to take us to the end of the show.
Probably.
Just realized
it's
it.
already 9:05.
I thought I'm looking at it. Oh, that's it. I got left. I got it. And then I realized, yep, there's more over there.
There's a lot more. There's 300 cards.
112. Mickey Schurler.
I made you 300 card savers yesterday.
Yeah. And I appreciate it, dog.
Yeah.
113. Mark Clayton.
Worth it for that move.
Oh, come on. That whole experience was worth us.
Alfred Anderson. James Brooks. 115. Can't wait to get halfway. 116. Ray Ellis. 117. Art Monk. Record breaker. At 117. Record breaker. 18. Matt Barr. All right, Dougie, give away another one. Here's for John Elway sticker. Nightbot.
All right, here we go.
Who is your daddy? 119. Leroy Salmon.
And Sanford.
Ben Sanford again.
Ben Sanford is on my naughty list. Nightbot. Ben cannot win.
All right,
Nightbots.
Here we go again.
Lionel Washington.
Okay.
120. Ken Graff.
Nightbot, come on.
Cannot win.
Come
He is on my
on,
naughty
man.
list.
Oh, hold on. That would not have.
Joe Jacoby. 121.
Crisco.
Chris Cole. Sure. Chris Cole. He's not on my naughty list.
Now he is.
Chris Cole. There's John Elway. Second year sticker. It's a beauty.
KO show.
All right, Chris Cole, you're added to my list.
He gets a Warren Moon rookie on your naughty list. I wonder what you're more excited about.
122, Mike Lansford.
Where's the balance of that collection that you bought? Do you know that?
Dougie, that stack that was on top of the printer.
Oh yeah.
123, Russian leaders.
This is everything?
Yep, and the paper's on my desk. If you need it. It's a 2-pager.
Feature.
Yeah.
124, Mike Douglas. Hey, this is gonna take me to the rest of the show. Just like,
Okay.
125. Oh, you forgot this.
Oh,
Freddie Solomon. Freddie Solomon, 125. All right, new pack. Who won? Chris Carter, right?
Crisco, yeah.
126. Setting up for the air attack, Seahawks. 127. Looking for more than Warren Moon. I'll take a second year Elway or Marino though. You know, I want to be like Moon.
You want to be like Warren Moon?
Yeah.
That's literally that's Paul on the Moon.
I want to mold that. I want to pull that nastiness he pulled. 129. Herman Hurd.
I mean, didn't we send him 4 packs?
3.
We sent him 3 packs and he picked that one.
Yeah.
It's just like magic came out of that one.
I wonder who. Maybe it's Warren Moon in the other 2 packs.
Imagine if Moon pulled his own rookie in the other 2.
He won't open it. He'll probably give it away. He'll probably gift it, and then they'll probably open it like, hey,
Yeah, I got your rookie card.
Paul McDonald, 131. 132, Todd Christensen. 133. Ooh, I got another John Elway. It's another giveaway.
Yeah?
Yeah. At 9:10, we're gonna do another giveaway, but this time we're gonna give away a Dwight Clark.
I still want to do a hit random kicker punter mixer.
Dwight Clark is in here too.
I think we might have enough cards for.
Jack Youngblood, 133. 134, Doug Cosby. Doug Cosby. My naughty list is going to be long, guys. I'm going to give away stickers until we finish. But stickers that with Hall of Famers and stuff. Matt Barr. 136, Todd Bell. 137, Gerald Carter.
J5, is that a really good card? Or should we save that?
That guy's really good.
Yeah, we're gonna hang on to that one.
138, Steve Largent.
Yeah. Like that one was, that's like the number
139, Lynn Dickey. Lynn Dickey. 140. There you go, second year, Eric Dickerson. And Ernest Jackson. That's 140. Okay, okay. Almost there. Alright, this is my last batch right here. Nice group of card savers. Even too much, I think. Alright, let me put these away.
Alright, 9-10 guys, here we go.
Nightbot, who's your daddy?
Who's going on J5's naughty list? Who's gonna be checked twice? Mike Jordan, Air Canada.
Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan is now on my naughty list. Michael Jordan, you're getting a Dwight Clark sticker. Dwight Clark. Next is the Elway, another Elway sticker. That's going to be at 9:15.
Alright, so we got 5 minutes, guys.
5 more minutes before Nightbot chooses its new stepdaddy.
Stepdaddy. Who's your stepdaddy? Who's your step? That doesn't have the same ring.
141, Dwayne Board.
I remember chanting that at Pedro at Yankee Stadium. Who's your daddy?
142, Larry Moriarty.
I tipped my cup and called the Yankees my daddy.
143, Chiefs team card. 144, Charles Romes. 145, Carl Roches.
Are you gonna be seeing these cards in your sleep?
At this point, they're just black and white.
They're just black and white, literally.
Black and
white names with
Yeah.
pictures.
Sam Washington. 147.
Well, I mean, other cards that are colorful. And
Eagles.
whatnot. This is black and white with pictures.
It's true.
We got more stickers. We got Billy Sims and John Elway. We got another John Elway.
Put my laptop down on the couch and moved to the table for dinner. When you pulled the moon, I could hear you boys from my couch. Yeah, that'll be May, Monty. So thank you.
Put my laptop down the couch. Nice, Monty. There's Don Rogers. 149. Rolf Banerski. 149. Another Elway sticker coming up at 920. This won't be for 920.
We're giving away LA stickers like
We'll put
candy.
these in order. 150. Mike Munchak. I want a Dan Marino. Does Warren Moon have he does have a sticker.
Ooh.
He does have a sticker. If we could pull a Moon sticker,
Oh my
that would be a great giveaway.
That would end it. Like,
151. 152. Jeff Bryant's. Done. Billy Sims. I could if I wanted to. Billy Sims is a Hall of Famer. Right? He's a Hall of Famer.
what about Billy Mays?
Billy Sims.
But wait, there's more.
What's that?
Billy Mays. He's doing all those infomercials.
Oh, no. Alright. So I'll put that behind the Elway. 153. Stump Mitchell. Stump Mitchell.
Yeah, about Billy Mays dying. I know.
So the Elway grade 10 go for $800. Wow. Brian Hansen, 154. Guys, I made him past the halfway mark.
So Billy Mays is in the College Football Hall of Fame.
Oh.
He didn't have a long enough career.
Curtis Dickey, 155. Another pack down.
Oh, he retired because of a knee injury. That's why his career was only 5 years.
Oh, well, that'll do it.
That would do it.
156. Cliff Branch for Frank McCann. Frank, congratulations. You got that jersey, son. A signed Moon jersey. 157. Jim Plunkett.
Yeah, Barry Sanders was about 4 years away from being drafted.
158. Louis Breeden. 159. Steve Watson. What's up, Phil? 160. Rick. Alfred Jackson. 161. Lionel James. 162. Jamie Williams. Another Joe Montana sticker. Added to my giveaways.
All right, 9:15.
Time to give away another sticker.
Here we go.
This is for John Elway. Ken Benowitz?
Ken Benowitz.
Ken
Congratulations.
Benowitz. Ken, you're on my naughty list. Ben, no, not Ben, Ken. Ken Benowitz. There you go.
You just collect.
Okay, Ken, there you go.
Okay, I'll be right back.
There's your John Elway sticker. 163, Todd Blackledge. Guys, if you're on my naughty list, you cannot win again through the Nightbot. Just letting you know.
J5, remember the big finale to our website bowing out tomorrow night, the closeout special. You've never done anything like that before.
Yep. Guys, closeout special. We have a lot of entries. It's great. This is for $1,000 break credit that is going to be given away to one person on the list. Right on top. All you have to do is close out any pack. Be the last person to close out any pack, box, set break, hit random, cornerstone, whatever it is. As long as you're the last person on there, you'll get an entry into our closeout. It's a randomized. Sorry, we're going to randomize the list tomorrow night, 8:45 p.m. First person on top is going to win a $1,000 break credit to the new websites. There's Joe Theismann. $1,000 to the new, towards the new website. Here is John Spagnola, 166, which I need to bring down. As for Chris Coe, 167, Marty Lyons. This started today at the Vintage Break South show. 168, Ken O'Brien. 169, Tyrone Young. Hey, Facebook. Cannot wait from Facebook. Not at the moment. Right now, I don't even know who that is. Facebook user. I don't know who you are. All it says is Facebook user. Switch over real quick so I can see who you are. Here's Charlie Joyner, 170. Another pack. $171. Ben Sanford. James Lofton. Just block it back. It's this. 172 is the Broncos team card. 173, Randy Cross. 174, Howie Long, second year. Nice. That is for Kent Crawford. Nice card. Right? It's crazy. 175. Mike Haynes. 176. Leonard Thompson. Dougie.
Yep.
You do me a favor, can I get my Gatorade?
Yes, absolutely.
177.
And Lady Winners?
Dwayne
Okay.
Board. Dwayne Board. 170. Oh, another Dwight Clark sticker. And another John Elway sticker. Wow, John. This John Elway's out of control. Another John Elway sticker added to the list here. Monte Coleman. 179. Ray Guy. 180. Scoring leaders. 181. Mark Gastineau. Thank you, sir. 182. Robin Cole. 183. Steve Freeman. 184. Lionel Washington. In 1 minute, we can give away a John Elway sticker. 185. Pat Leahy. Another pack down. Let's keep going. $186. Yvonne Shaman. Shaman. 187. Boyce Green.
Alright, 920.
Who's your daddy, Nightbot? Who's your daddy?
Kyle Dunn.
Kyle Dunn. Kyle Dunn. Make sure you're registered to the website, Kyle, so we can mail you this out. There's your 84 Elway. Kyle Dunn, and you're also on my naughty list.
So we wait another 5. Do you have another more
Yep,
stickers?
I got more.
Okay.
Kyle.
Alright, so 925 is going to be the next giveaway.
This naughty list is growing. 188, Tommy Kramer. 189, 20 Dorsett. Yeah, Hall of Famer. 190, Matt Suhey. 191 is the Cardinals team card. You want that Sims sticker? Oh, next one. The next one is the Billy Sims. That is the next one. 192, Bobby Johnson. We have another Joe Montana sticker. What is going on here? Where's Marino? Where's Moon? Alright, I got lined them up. I got lined up. Next one is Billy Sims, Joe Montana, John Elway, Joe Montana. Every 5 minutes we're giving away a sticker. Jeff Rutledge, 193. O'Donoghue, 195. Lau Alzado, 196. It's the Sames team card. 197. Hugh Green. 198. Jesse Baker. 199. Jeff Kemp. 200. Lance Mel. Guys, we made it to 200. Unreal. I need a sip of some Gatorade. Alright, let's put these away. Cool. Last stack. Love it. Alright, next pack. Guys, this is all from the same box. Warren Moon's packs. These packs, all in one box. 36 packs. $201. Doug Smith.
A little bit.
All right.
Open?
It's locked?
No, it's open.
Oh, you can't open it.
No.
Just leave it. Actually, you didn't get back to me about the AC. Just text me what you want.
Yeah. Okay.
Doug Smith, 201.
I think Saturday's best time. Can they do that?
7, yeah.
In the morning?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
We'll talk tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
I said we'll talk tomorrow.
Okay. 202. Buccaneers. Alright, guys. Leighton's leaving the building. Everybody say goodbye.
Thanks, everybody.
Catch him later? Yes?
Yeah.
Yes. Catch him later on Leighton's Law.
Yeah,
No,
between
late
10:30
night.
and 11.
Yeah, late night with Leighton Sheldon. Protecting the quarterback. 203. Rick Carlisle. 204. AJ Doohy. 1 minute. Someone's going to get a Billy Sims sticker. 205. Tommy Hannon. Does the Nightbot come with batteries? John Hanna. No, it's solar powered. You don't know? 207. Al Gross. Alright, Doug.
Alright.
208. David Hughes.
Gary
Hold on,
Foster.
I need to. Alright, so 207 was James Ector. James, you had 207. My bad. I didn't show you the list. It's Al Gross. 208 is David Hughes. Alright, I'm sorry. Who's the winner?
Gary Foster.
Gary Foster. Welcome to my naughty list.
With a sticker.
And a sticker as icing on the cake. Gary, there is your Billy Sims card. Alright, in 5 minutes, we're going to give away a Joe Montana sticker at 9:30. RC Fieldman, 209. 210, Joe Morris. 211, Roger Craig. Not first list I've been on. Alright, Gary. Dog. Like it. 212, Pete Holohan. 213, Steve Foley. Cool. Taking my time to trade Chris Cope. 214, Jim Jeffcoat. Cowboys. back to back. Mike Hickman, 215. Next pack. Eric Dickerson. Oh, this is the gun card. Second year, Eric Dickerson for Ryan Fogel. Little off center too, buddy. That's your gun card, man. George Rogers. George Rogers. 218 is the Eagles team card. $219. Rulon Jones.
Good time.
I think so. Jeff Chatwick, 220. Always like that one girl in high school. Everybody wants. Like, you know, Leo Lewis. Always picky. What can I say? Or Nightbot. Nightbot is picky. That's what I should say. Dexter Mantley, 222. Oh, got more stickers. Joe Montana and Dwight Clark. Tell you what, man. These guys are a combo. Someone's going to get both of these stickers in one. It's a great combo. Dwight Clark and Joe Montana. That's going to be given away. So 9:30, 9:35, 9:40. At 9:45, someone's going to get that combo.
Ooh.
223, Ken Jenkins. Stanley Morgan, 224. 225, Bobby Humphrey. 226, Dan Fouts. Hall of Fame, right?
Hall of Famer.
Yep. Let's scroll down. Oh, yes. Karen Graff, 227. Bucky Scribner. Or Scribner, I'm not sure. He's a kicker, right? He has to be a kicker. He's a punter. That's awful. 228. Daryl Turner. 229. Michael Morton. 230. James Wilder. Only one Warren Moon pack so far. Unreal. Unreal. $231. Cliff Branch. Here's your gun card. 930, Doug.
Yep.
Nightbot. Choose your favorite person in the chat right now. That's not on my naughty list. James Jones. 233. Louis Breeden.
Rob Todd.
Rob Todd. Rob Todd. Rob Todd gets a Joe Montana. Rob, also, please make your way into my naughty list. There's a lot of room. Don't
A
worry.
week ago we were doing inviting people to the VIP. Now it's your naughty list.
Yeah. Do not want to be my naughty list. 234, Colts. 235. There's Dan Marino.
There we go.
There we go. That's a second year Marino for Brad Seymour. And that's a beauty. That is a beauty. Very nice.
You weren't the first one to pull a Marino out of that box.
That is
You're the
true.
second one. Because number
Second.
one was pulled by number one.
Warren Moon.
That's right.
Bruce Harper, 236. 237, Jamie Williams.
I was hoping like that Montgomery card that he was talking about the punter just came out.
238, Willie Goltz.
It's like, oh, here's the guy who lost his stuffed animal from a shotgun.
239, Chip Banks. Just to let you guys know, I couldn't hear the conversation. I couldn't hear anything. My mind was making sure that everything was being recording.
You were the director.
Yeah, I was making
You were
sure.
literally the director.
Making sure Leighton was on time, showing the cards in time. Norm Johnson.
So the story was, the punter used to be the practical joke of the team, so he used to take
20 Hill.
he used to take men's pitchers, like out of game magazines, take his offensive linemen's pitchers' heads and post them, like before Photoshop days, and post them in their lockers.
Mark Mosley.
So the lineman got sick and tired of it, so they took the punter's like favorite stuffed animal from childhood,
Oh no.
duct taped it to the goalpost, and then somebody got a shotgun out of their truck and blew the stuffed animal. They said they never saw a grown man cry before.
Oh no. Manuel Ortega, Byron Franklin. Hey, 245. Ken Graff taking home a sweetness. Walter Payton.
Wow. I thought you were going to pull another moon.
That is Walter Payton for Ken Graff. This is the wax card. You have a little wax residue in the back there, Ken.
Wax it.
All right. Next up, guys, next sticker giveaway is going to be for John Elway
Alright, so 3 minutes,
in
guys.
3 minutes. But what's it, the kicker for the Oilers, right?
Yeah.
I don't think I pulled him yet.
Montgomery.
I didn't pull him yet. He's going to go down in history.
It's
246.
funny, too. Drew was like, watch, Montgomery's going to hop on in 3, 2, 1. Glenn Montgomery.
President Danner.
Let's see.
We got to bring back memories, yo.
Nah, you're not going to pull his card.
Ronnie Lott. No, he's not on
He
there?
didn't come into the league until 89.
Oh, okay. 248. Randy Cross. Ronnie Lott's a Hall of Famer, by the way.
Oh, absolutely. Ronnie Lott's one of the greatest safeties ever played at football.
Yep. 249. Here's sweetness again. Record breaker for Manuel Ortega at 249. Manuel, record breaker. Walter Payton, most rush yards in a career. 250. Brian Holloway.
I remember Walter Payton chasing around Shawn Michaels at the one SummerSlam.
Walter Payton?
Walter Payton was in the corner for back then Razor Ramon and Scott Hall,
Oh.
and it was in Chicago.
Johnny Thompson.
It was in Chicago.
What
So
year
we
was
got 1994.
I
SummerSlam
should
1994.
have been watching.
So yeah, Walter Payton was in Razor Ramon's corner, and he was
Ah.
literally chasing around Shawn Michaels to stop him from interfering in the match.
Ooh, pull a Walter Payton sticker. Ooh,
1 minute.
935, 940, 945. This will be the last giveaway, guys. Walter Payton sticker. That'll be the last sticker we give away. All right. The next sticker is gonna be the John Elway, just in case you guys don't remember. 253. 254, Tom Flynn. I think I'm behind right now. Gary Danielson, 255. 256, Stanley Morgan.
All right, here we go.
Is that for everyone, even on your No.
It picked myself.
Doug Rush.
How?
Doug Rush, here, take a William Andrews sticker. Congratulations.
Oh, okay.
257, Joe Wilhite. Pick again, Dougie.
Obviously.
One more time. 258, Morton Anderson.
It picked myself again.
Oh, I did it. Doug, stop it.
I've never even thought that I could pick myself in these things.
Do I have to add you to my naughty list?
Apparently.
259.
Brian Kaufman. There we go.
Brian Kaufman.
Was he getting the Will Andrews or getting something else?
No, he's getting John Elway.
Oh, okay.
That's for you.
That's for me? Okay.
John Elway for Brian Kaufman.
That's my consolation prize.
There you go. 260, Jackie Slater. It's a wax card. Alright. 3 packs left, guys. This is like the 3 packs that Lane had to break in 15 minutes.
He was like housing it.
I was telling him to house.
He's pretty quick. Like I've watched him on his show. Like he's pretty quick about talking and breaking.
Yeah. 261. Larry Moriarty.
What's up?
He does like consistently.
He does it consistently.
Talks and just breaks.
Oh, yeah,
It's
it's-
second nature now.
262. Jimmy Safalo. 263. Darren Cherry or Deron Cherry. 264. Dan Dornick. Hey. My bot. Pick up for Mike Keller. Sam Washington. Here's my number.
Hey, this is crazy.
Hey, Nightbot.
So call me maybe.
Yeah. Rulon Jones at 267. 268. Anthony Munoz.
Hall of Famer.
Hall of Fame. 269. Sylvester Stamps. 270. Vikings team card.
Mike Cookie won.
I'm sorry, what?
Mike Cook's asking how many moons. So far, just one.
Oh, yeah.
Just one.
Just
moon
one
far.
so far. This is a complete box. It was a box of 36 packs. So the packs that Warren Moon has, the 3 that we sent him, is from the same box.
Yep.
So far, we only put one Warren Moon for Chris Cole. 271.
Watch, if we only pull one tonight, he's got the other two. He's probably going to pull two out of the same pack.
272 Cowboys with 20 Dorsett.
How many cards are in this set?
Hey! Speaking of the double, 273 is for James Actor. James Actor! Welcome to the Moon Shrinings.
there we go.
Warren Moon rookie card at
Right.
274. There you go, James Actor. Say hello to Chris Coe. Because both of you now got Warren Moon rookie cards.
Welcome to the Moon Show.
Nice at 274. 275. Derek Ramsey. Alright, let's keep going. Let's put these away. There's James. Yeah, James. Warren Moon rookie. $276. Chris Coe. Lionel Manuel. 1 minute before another sticker goes to somebody. 277. Daryl Tolley. I got 10 people on my naughty list. That's the longest it's been.
A lot of people winning tonight. That's gonna. Your naughty list is gonna be like.
278. Raiders team card with Marcus Allen.
Hall of Fame.
279. Gary Fenchick. 280. Doug Betters.
So you didn't get to hear the story of how we got to meet a particular NFL player.
No, I didn't hear anything, bro.
So he's in Hawaii for their
Pick a winner.
pick a winner. So they're in Hawaii for the Pro Bowl, and he's being scouted by 7 different teams.
Right.
He's at the bar. He's saying hi to
Pick one.
people.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, somebody comes up from behind him and gives him a kiss on the cheek.
Cool. Rudy William Gay right there, 22.
Brian Kaufman, you were disqualified.
Brian, you're my naughty list.
It's
Wait,
Wal-
is it?
it's Walter Payton.
Walter Payne?
Walter Payton comes
Wow.
up behind him. Eddie Double E.
That's right.
You
Brian.
make this?
Yeah, Walter Payton gave him a kiss on the cheek and said, "Welcome to the NFL. I hope you have a heck of a career."
Nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Double E. You get that Joe Montana. Double E. Joe Montana sticker.
Joe Montana.
Alright, next is the combo. Combo.
All right, so
Joe Montana and Dwight
4
Clark.
minutes. We'll do that one.
Here we go. Here's Johnny Jr. Carlton Williamson, 283. 284. Barry Redden. Oops. 284. There's double E. 285. Lester Hayes. Hall of Famer?
I don't know.
I believe it's a Hall of Famer. Lester Hayes. 286. Ali Haji Shik. 286. 287. Ross Browner. That's a package deal off the top shelf. That's a package deal off the top shelf. I don't get it. I should get it. Why am I getting it? 288. Mark Malone. 289. Benny Cunningham. Do we have a bonus that ends at 9:45?
No, we had one that ended at 7:30, but that we.
Oh, I have to give away that. 20 at 150.
Yeah.
Jim McMahon, 290.
The only thing running right now is the high roller and the Corvette.
Nice. Alright. Here is last pack, 291. Here is Walter Payton, record breaker for Chris Coe. 292, Mike Kofer. 293, Andre Franklin. 294, John Stallworth. Nice.
I think he's a Hall of Famer.
He's a Hall of Famer. Has to be.
Yeah, I think he is.
295, Mark Wilson. 295. 296, it's the Chiefs.
Current champs.
97, Charles Romes. Charles Romes. 298, ooh, we got a Walter sticker. Paul Kaufman. 299, Curtis Dickey. 300, Rich Ehrenberg for Scott Tulloch.
You finally got to the end.
Got to the end, ladies and gentlemen.
With 17 minutes to spare until 10 o'clock.
Oh, man. That feels so good. Now, I have a little bit of extras here. I got Stacy, Byron, Harry, Joe Klecko. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get Nightbot to give this away with a Walter Payton sticker on top. Let's use. Yeah, let's use this. No, Nightbot used that. Okay. Congratulations, 2 Warren Moons for Chris Coe and James Ector at 63 and 274. 1 pack away from the Warren Moon live. That would have been so cool. Alright, 63. Let me put this back where it's supposed to be.
Alright, 9:45.
274.
Alright, this is for the Montana and the Clark.
Do it. Alright, the combo, 49ers combo.
Air Canada, who is already on J5.
On my naughty list. Alright, guys, that is the Warren Moon special. Thank you.